Well, what do you think? What's mean? Donna?
I'm thinking we could find room in the fall, maybe? I don't know.
Fall would be perfect with Halloween and everything. Who doesn't like a ghost story at Halloween?
I don't. I hate them.
Oh.
But I'm not in this job to sell books I like. This is a business, Judith.
I'm well aware.
And ghost stories? I just don't know. Especially coming from an unproven author.
What?
Oh, you know what I mean. You're a proven YA author. This is genre fiction.
Actually, it's true crime.
Oh, even worse. True crime is all about the research.
I can do research.
Judy.
I can. I'm going to the house where it all happened to stay there for a month. Really dig into the feeling of it all.
Stunts like that don't sell books.
It's not a stunt. I really am there to do research.
Look, Barbara over at Sterling House called the other day.
I don't want to do another YA book.
They had a first-time author send them a manuscript. It's good, but very rough. They need an old hand like you to give it a polish.
Old hand?
You know what I mean. They're not paying a lot.
They never do.
But it's solid money, and I can get it for you by the end of the month.
So, after I do this? Perfect.
No, before.
I can't do it before. I'm committed to renting the house for the next month.
Just get your deposit back.
I paid the full amount.
Well, I'm your agent, not your financial advisor, but that was a very dumb thing to do.
You don't understand. This will finally change.
It was a very dumb thing to do because I can't represent this book.
But you're my agent.
Yes, but all of my contacts are in YA. I wouldn't even know how to start with something like this.
This agency reps Don Berger, doesn't it?
Don Berger doesn't take much representation. He's had the same publisher for 30 years. They're poker buddies.
But I don't understand. Are you releasing me?
No, of course not. You are a very good writer. This is just out of your wheelhouse.
But my last book was an absolute...
Don't start.
My last book was a disaster. I hated writing it. I was only doing it for the money, and then I didn't even make any.
Because you were only doing it for the money, find something you're passionate about and it'll all fall into place. You'll be back.
I never left.
You know what I mean. When you find a project you're passionate about...
This!
What?
I'm passionate about this. It's got a pioneer setting, romance, murder, and on top of it all, there's a house with a dozen spooky stories of people who tried to live there and ran away screaming.
I hope you're not going to write the whole book in that tone.
Of course not. But I need to do this, Donna. I'm suffocating in these teen romances. I'm tired of trying to figure out what the next Twilight or Hunger Games is going to be. I want to write something I really care about.
Damn it, I am too soft-hearted.
You'll do it?
I'll make some calls while you write, but I'm making no promises.
Thank you.
When do you leave?
Tonight. I'm going to drive straight through.
Just be careful, please.
Of course. Hey, what could go wrong?
I've had the power turned on, and the water. The water heater's about 2 years old, so that should be fine.
Thank you.
This lock sticks, but kind of just push the key to the left a bit and... yeah, there it is. One thing I did want to tell you. Furnace acts up sometimes. If you go down to the basement, you'll find a valve right above the pressure dial. Just jiggle it back and forth a couple times, it'll kick in.
Oh, I'm not sure I understand. Can you show me?
You'll be needing the furnace. Snow's due tonight. Cold the rest of the week.
Okay, but I'm not sure I understood all that about the furnace. Could you...
I won't go in the house.
Pardon?
You heard me.
Well,
Here are the keys. Not that you'll need them. Everyone in town knows to stay away from this place.
have you seen anything unusual in the house, Mr.
I don't
Mills?
talk about that.
I'd like to interview you for my book, if I could.
No, miss. And no one else in town will talk about it either. Fool's errand, if you ask me.
What do you mean?
Your book. There already is a book, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
There's a copy there in the parlor. My wife put it in there when we were trying to run this place as a bed and breakfast.
Really? You tried it as a bed and breakfast?
Sure. It was an idea, anyway. We thought we could make a go pandering to folks looking for ghosts, spooking tourists and the like. Had quite a few guests try.
What do you mean, try?
Nobody's managed to stay a whole night in this house in the past 50 years. Even those folks looking for thrills clear out before dawn. This house doesn't want you here.
Well, thank you.
Remember what I said about the furnace.
I will. Thank you for renting to me.
No refunds. Phone's not hooked up, but I imagine you have a cell.
I do.
Good. Your number's next to the old landline in the parlor. Call if you need anything, or if you leave before the month's up.
Thank you. I will.
I don't care much about this house, but it makes no sense to run the heat if no one's in it. So call if you go.
Okay.
I'm serious about that. Don't light out and not tell me.
I understand.
All right, then. I guess you know what you're doing.
As a matter of fact, I do. Jerk. Okay. Recording? Good. This is an audio diary. First entry. Youngston House, March 2nd, 10 a.m. First impressions. Well, for a haunted house, this place is pretty homey. Looks like it's had a good cleaning recently, so there's no cobwebs or rats scurrying across the floor. Everything's old, but well kept. The kitchen stuff all seems to be from the 70s or later, so nothing dates back to Will Youngston's time. Landlord has quite a stick up his butt about the place. Wouldn't even step inside. He did say there already was a book about the house, which I'm eager to see. I imagine this is what he called the parlor. Well, I found the book. Published by the County Historical Society. Looks like it was done on a laser printer, complete with staples. I don't think I'll have a lot of competition from Bloody Will Youngston, the man who murdered for gold. Wow. Still, might be a good place to start. William Brady Youngston was born on a farm in Grayson County, Virginia in 1888.
Father.
And like many young men of his era, his story is one of love and gold.
See reason, Father. You cannot deny me this. William will have no more to talk about this. You're far too young to be married. Benjamin was married at 21. Benjamin will inherit the farm. What are your prospects, boy? Besides, he's always been a good deal more responsible than you. Doesn't go off on flights of fancy. I don't want the farm. I simply want to marry. What's more responsible than that? Marrying with no idea how to support a family is the height of irresponsible. And marrying below your station besides. What's that supposed to mean? That woman's got no land, no money. And she's a half-breed, yes? You said it, not me. Her father had a farm. He lost it back in '93 during the panic. A lot of folks did, white and black. We'll have no more about this. Answer's no. I don't need your permission, you know. And what will you do for a living? Store clerk? Railroad? You're not staying under my roof if you don't work for me. And you'll find landlords and wage bosses a mite harsher than your own flesh and blood. My own flesh and blood seems pretty harsh right now. You'll not stay under my roof with a black wife. That's enough! Oh, you ungrateful piece of trash. I don't need you. I won't take a cent from you. Honor thy father and mother, the book says. Why don't you stand up and turn the other cheek? We'll see what happens then. Get off of my land. I'll show you. They found gold out in Minnesota. I'm gonna go there and come back with enough to buy this whole county. And I'll put you in the poorhouse then, old man. Get out of here. Don't come back.
March 2nd, 2:30 p.m. I got engrossed in the Historical Society's pamphlet about Will Youngston, so I haven't really looked around the house that much. I think I want to go up to the attic where Youngston supposedly killed himself and keep reading there. It's important to get the mood of the place. Okay, I'm in the attic. Nothing up here but an old chair. This is a little more like it. The vibe is spooky. I have to come up with a better word. I keep using that. There's windows at either end. It's actually kind of a nice room, but cold. Physically, I mean, it's getting down below freezing outside. I won't be able to stay long, but I want to read the next section of the pamphlet. Youngston arrived in Coochin County, Minnesota in 1910. The county is situated along the Canadian border and in the early 20th century was very rough. Gold had been discovered there in the mid-19th century, but extracting it was difficult due to transportation issues and the fact that much of it was locked inside quartz or granite. Will Youngston, impetuous and inexperienced as he was, had little success as a prospector. This, ultimately, was what led to his downfall. The exact details of what happened are unclear. What is known for sure is that Youngston, to this point a complete failure at prospecting, arrived one day at the assayer's office with a bag of very high-quality ore.
What the hell do you think you're talking about?
When the assayer questioned where he got it, Youngston grew angry, and the two men fought. Youngston struck the man and stormed out. He became unpopular in town, but using the gold as collateral, Youngston secured a loan to purchase a fine house on High Street. Over the next several months, he became known around town for drinking and carousing. Eventually, he was tossed out of most bars due to this ill temper, and was not welcome at the houses of ill repute. Then, in May of 1910, the body of a hermit and prospector named McGee washed up on the shore of Little American Island, where a mining operation was underway. His skull had been crushed. The sheriff held an inquest, and a verdict of unlawful killing was rendered. Since McGee was known as an excellent prospector, and since many in the community questioned how a greenhorn like Will Youngston could have come into possession of so much high-quality ore, the sheriff attempted to question Youngston, but he was belligerently rebuffed. Well. Oh, God! March 2nd, 6:32 p.m. I'm in the attic where Will Youngston killed himself. The pamphlet seems long on hyperbole and short on facts, especially the drawing that someone did of Youngston on page 31. He looks like a monster. I don't know. I should be laughing, it's so over the top, but something about the eyes in this drawing. The deranged, insane eyes. Who's there? Who's there? There's nobody? No. Definitely not. Hello, Mother.
Oh, thank God. I thought that
I'm fine, Mom.
Well, I just thought I didn't... What? Are you all right?
I just said I'm fine, Mom.
Are you at the apartment? Who's with you? Are you all right?
Mom, please. Slow down.
I was just so worried.
I was working.
Well, I hate to disturb you, sweetie, but I had to call.
I understand, but I'm fine.
You're working?
Yes, I'm doing research.
I worry about you in that apartment, sweetie. It's such an awful neighborhood.
Well, worry no more. I'm actually 200 miles from home. Upstate. I'm staying in a house that's supposed to be haunted. Doing a book about it.
I hope to God you're kidding.
No. Ever hear of Will Youngston? The man who murdered for gold?
Of course not.
Well, you'll hear of him when you read the book. He killed himself here in this house and is supposed to still be haunting it.
What does all this have to do with your books?
What does that mean?
Well, you write nice, sweet romances for teenage girls. A little spicy for my taste, but we've had that discussion.
Yes, we have.
But murder? Haunted houses? Well, you couldn't possibly be
I couldn't
thinking-
possibly what? Handle it? Stand the stress without collapsing into a nervous breakdown? Is that what you mean?
There's no reason to take that tone. I'm just concerned for you. After last time,
Last time was in college. That was almost a decade ago.
Well, yes, but then,
But what?
well, it's FaceTime, sweetheart. I can clearly see that you're in your car, and I can clearly see that you just woke up.
Mother, I think I need to go.
Did you sleep in your car?
I need to go.
This erratic behavior of yours makes me think, well, perhaps you should come home for a while. Just for a little while. Just to recenter yourself.
Mother, I'm fine. I'm working.
Think about it.
I don't need to think about it. I'm working.
It's just, well, you're so delicate. It's not just the time in college. It was all those other times. I worry about you being out on your own, sweetheart.
I'm hanging up before I say something I'll regret. Please don't call. I'm working, and I'm asking you to respect that.
One last thing.
Yes?
Your room. I'm thinking of painting it.
Goodbye, Mother.
Oh, well, wait.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it so cold in here? Ugh, the furnace. Okay, for furnace. Furnace. Oh, great. Steampunk horror movie prop. He said to look for a dial. Yes. Okay, so how do I reach it? Is there... Yes. Can't... Quite... What was that? Ah! Oh. Oh, gross. What is... Oh, those rat droppings? Oh! Wait. What the... March 3rd. It's... I don't know what time it is. I think I've made a major discovery. I'm in the basement, trying to adjust the furnace. I had to get up on this old wooden box to reach a dial, and the box broke under me. I fell against a wall. A wooden wall, not the side of the foundation. It looks like someone walled off a portion of the basement and made a kind of alcove in there. there's an old chair, and on the chair, this is almost too good to be true. On the chair was a book. The front page says, Diary of William Youngston, March 12th, 1910. This actually looks authentic.
At long last, I feel my fortunes have turned. But it has been a difficult road. I've secured some gold, much credit because of it. Should the gold not last, I intend this diary for publication. Stories like mine, rags to riches, are all the rage these days. Penny, back in Virginia, she continues to write me, asking when I intend to return and marry her. I cannot say just yet, as I'm having a fine time here in Minnesota. I will wait until I know for sure, then write her back. March 16th. The sheriff is a nuisance. He's turned all the saloon keepers against me, and many of the whores as well. Still in all, this is a fine house with many rooms, and it's no big trick to entice whores to come stay with me. It's an annoyance, but I circumvent the townfolk by sending the girls out to buy liquor and supplies. I'm completely self-sufficient with these angels, and am enjoying myself capitally. April 20th. The body of the man was discovered. Apparently his name was McGee. Seems strange I didn't know that before, but there it is. Sheriff tried to question me, but I turned my back on the man. He knows he can't touch me. It's strange, though. The knowledge of what happened being known is affecting my mind. I'm beginning to see a presence in the house. A good bottle of brandy is what I need. May 15th. Disaster. Penny arrived at the house unexpectedly. She traveled 1,000 miles overland to vex me with her questions. Didn't help matters. I was in bed with Maria, the Spanish girl, at the time. But still, a man has a right to his privacy. Penny informed me that our engagement is terminated, which is just typical of a woman. Good riddance, say I. Worst part, the whole thing so embarrassed the girl Maria that she fled. I don't like being alone in the house anymore. I hear footsteps above me in the attic. I still have most of the bag of ore, but am resolved to stretch it out as long as I possibly can. So I have secured a hiding place in the eaves in the top of the house. Still, I can't help but look over my shoulder. The sense of being watched is quite overwhelming.
The attic. March 6th, 6:55 p.m. I've been reading Will Youngston's diary all day. He made reference to hiding his gold in the attic. I know from the Historical Society's pamphlet that the gold ore was found here after Youngston's death, but it fascinates me to find his hiding place. I think... Oh, there's a board that looks... Yes! Yes, this has to be it. No gold, of course, but it's a perfect hiding place, and obviously man-made. I'm gonna go back to reading the diary while there's still some light.
May 20th. Despite the sun and unreasonable warmth, the house is freezing cold. I cannot keep the fire sufficiently stoked to warm myself. None of my friends from down the Tenderloin will visit me now, and yet I am not alone. But before I write of that, there's something else I must do. I am resolved to make this diary an honest account of my time in Minnesota. Some might call it a confession. Do as you will. But here is the real and true facts of what happened. I spent a hard, cold month in the late winter in the north of this country, camping out and diligently working my small claim. The ice had broken up sufficiently for me to break camp and head in for supplies, so I took to my canoe and paddled in. With some miles yet to go, I spotted another canoe, about 200 yards up the channel. The owner hailed me, and we paddled toward each other. Having not seen a human face for some weeks, I was happy for the company. The man was of the same mind, even more so. He suggested we put in at a small island nearby and commenced a trade. I agreed. He was an amiable sort, though a bit too talkative, and with the wild look in his eyes so common to mountain men too long without company. I showed him the gold I had to trade, and he positively insulted me. He claimed it was pyrite, called me a greenhorn, and a variety of other vexing names. I saw red. Sometimes my temper gets the better of me, and I freely admit this was one such occasion. I set upon him, and the struggle took us right into the lake. He was a match for me, I'll admit it. I found a large stone and bashed his head in. I was victorious, but I admit at that moment I grew concerned that perhaps our tussle had gotten out of hand. As I inspected the man, I realized the red-eyed monster in me had had his day. The man's skull was smashed open. I could look in and see his very brains. His eyes fluttered and rolled up, so all I could see was the whites. It was a very disturbing sight. What I did next was a mercy. There was no fight in him, so it was an easy matter to push his face under the water, let the lake take him. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, he ceased to move. What I did next, any man would have done. I searched the body, I found the bag of ore, then I loaded it along with everything else of value into my canoe, and I put the body into the other. With some difficulty, I managed to paddle my canoe while towing the other to a deep part of the lake, and by knocking some holes in the side, sent both the body and the evidence of the deed to the depths. I have written this, and it is true. This confession, I hope, will put me in a better state of mind, for I cannot sleep. The presence around me is palpable. I hear footsteps in this house. I move through spots of appalling cold, and the other day I actually saw something that I cannot explain. In the sitting room, I happened to turn, thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. For just a moment, I caught a glimpse of a woman, but she was strange. She was dressed like a man in trousers and shirt sleeves, though of a decidedly feminine style, and she wore soft-soled shoes like a sailor might. And she walked from the dining room into the kitchen right before my eye. When I rushed to confront her, there was no one there. Is this the person or the thing I've been hearing about the house these many weeks? I'm not a superstitious man, but it puts me to wondering.
March 3rd, 7:32 p.m. I've just finished a section of Will's diary where he talks about a lot of things. He confessed to murdering McGee, but that's not the disturbing part. The disturbing part is that he's describing a haunting in this house. A haunting before his own death. And it's a weird one. A woman dressed like a man, he said. A woman like a man. Oh. Hello?
Are you sitting down?
Oh, Donna.
Are you sitting down? Because you are not going to believe the news I have for you.
It's so good to hear your voice.
Are you okay? Something sounds wrong.
Nothing. I'm fine. It's just... this place is kind of getting to me, that's all.
So your haunted house is the real deal, huh?
I don't know. Why did you call?
Good thing I did, because my news kind of dovetails into your situation. I heard from Dickens and Sons.
Oh, they do,
True crime, that's right. They were looking for a title for fall, and they loved your ghost book idea. Between you and me, I think they're hoping your YA readers follow you over. Not a snowball's chance, of course, but we don't need to tell them that. They want to shoot the works, Judith. A full tour, interviews on the local TV stations, readings in all the big rooms. And Brian, the guy that I'm dealing with over there, he has some Hollywood contacts, and he thinks there might even be a movie deal possible. Isn't that fantastic?
Yes, it is.
Hey, are you sure you're okay? I thought you'd be over the moon about this.
I am. I'm just tired.
Well, wake up, sweetheart, because we're right on the edge of the big time. There is one thing, however, call it a caveat, I guess. Brian wants proof.
Proof? Proof of what?
Well, he says the holy grail of this kind of book is definitive proof that ghosts exist. A picture, a video, something. You provide them with that, and they will make you a star.
You're kidding, right?
I'm really not.
They've been searching for definitive proof of life after death for centuries. You think I'm gonna get it in a couple of weeks with my phone camera?
Hey, all you can do is try, right? This is the brass ring, kid. For both of us. Don't let me down.
Donna...
Oop, I gotta go. I'm late for that thing. Love you. Happy hunting.
May 21st. I'm writing this in full possession of my faculties. I want that understood. Whatever else I have done, whatever else I have seen, I've not been reduced to madness. There's no insanity in my family, and I won't be the first in that camp. What's happening in this house is truly happening, not just a flight of fancy. I am a reasonable man, sober mind, strong body. I don't believe in ghosts. Let this journal be a testament to my sanity. A cold night tonight. Thunder rolls through the heavens like a demon. I can't abide the noise, so I cannot
sleep. March 4th, 12:43 a.m. I've been reading in Will's journal. He was falling into madness, obsessed with the ghost woman he saw. I have to admit, after reading that part of his account, I began to feel a presence in the house myself. Of course, it doesn't help that the weather tonight is a little too perfect for ghost stories. Strange. I associate thunderstorms with August, but we're here in March. A chilly March, besides. Hello? That's what I'm reduced to. Listening to the house creak and then calling out to the noise. Hoping to... have someone answer? I'm not sure what I'd do if they did. I'm in the parlor now, but I think I have to go up to the attic and spend the night there listening. I'll have my phone with me, camera app open. Donna really wants me to write this book complete with a world-shattering picture. I guess I can try. It's weird. In the section of the journal I'm reading currently, Will's living through a thunderstorm too.
I've spent no small amount of time simply listening to the house. She creaks and groans plenty, especially in a storm such as we're having. There's a Colt single action on the desk next to me. Whoever, whatever is vexing me here intend to take my stand the next time I see them. As the entire town is against me, I count all of its residents as potential threats. One of them got into the house somehow, and I'm well within my rights to defend my home and property with force if necessary. You there! I hear you. You come down here and show yourself. That's an order, you hear? No sense running. If you're on those stairs, there's no way out. You might as well You might as well show yourself. Footsteps, I heard them plain as day. They're heading up to my gold.
Okay, well, here we go. Are you there?
Show yourself.
Are you there?
Whatever you are, and I'll get my gold.
March 4th, 1:15 a.m. I'm in the attic now, and there's a presence here. I can't deny it. Still, I think it might just be my imagination. Dark and stormy night and all.
If it's gone, I swear to God.
Wait. Oh my God.
Still there. Still there. Good.
I can see the board that covered the hiding place move.
You're not gonna get me.
Right in front of my eyes. I'm serious. Oh, damn it. Picture.
Safe and sound. There it is. It's safe and sound.
Oh, turn on the flash and... Ah!
Who are you?
Get away from me!
Get back here!
Get away from me! Ah!
Get up! Get up! Get up. This is a gun, goddammit. I'm ordering you to get up. Sweet Jesus, the neck's broke. They'll blame me, that's what they'll do. They'll blame me for murder. They'll see to that. They'll be... No, they're all against me, all of them. They won't get me, though. They're all against me, but they're not gonna get me. I'll do it myself before I let them string me up. I swear to God, I'll do it. Do it myself. Sic semper tyrannis.
Yes?
You all right, ma'am?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you.
I saw you at the inquest.
Yes.
You were the girl's partner, was it?
Agent. I was her literary agent.
Oh. Is it a normal part of your job to...
Identify a writer's body? No, it is not a normal part of my job.
Oh. You mind me asking why you're here?
Is that any of your business?
My house. I come to lock up again. Find you outside just staring at it. It seems strange.
Yeah. Spooky place, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Seems like the best thing you could do is burn it to the ground.
That's a waste of good lumber. But the thought has occurred to me.
In answer to your question, I came to identify the body because her mother took ill. I came here to the house because I wanted to see it.
I see.
She wanted to write a book about this place. I was against it at first. I didn't think it was her kind of project. And then when a publisher expressed interest, I tried to light a fire under her. Told her she needed to get proof of a ghost. She must have gotten herself hyped up and fallen down the stairs.
You think that's what it was?
I don't know. She took some pictures, though. This is her phone.
That's just a white smudge.
Yeah, I know. But it's a picture of something. Funny thing is, I know this publisher would have taken pictures like these and hyped them up till it was the story of the century. Judith could have been a millionaire.
Is that so? Well...
What are you going to do with the house?
Drain the pipes, shut off the heat, lock it.
That's it?
It wasn't my fault what happened. She knew what she was doing, and she'd been warned plenty.
Well, that's pretty cold, if you don't mind me saying.
Maybe.
Well, like I said, you ought to burn it down. It's doing no good sitting there empty.
Empty? Well, now that's the question, isn't it? You all right?
I thought I saw something in that attic window. It's gone now.
Trick of the light. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you hear that?
Hear what? I don't hear a thing. You want some advice?
Advice? Sure.
Leave it alone. Start your car and drive away. Leave this place alone, or it'll get you too.
This has been The Haunted, an original ghost story from the Icebox Radio Theater. It starred Trelawney Irwin as Judith, Ayla McIntosh was Donna, Jonathan Primack played Mills, Karen Schickel played Mother, and Jeffrey Adams was Youngston. Script written and directed by Jeffrey Adams. Recorded at the IBRT Studios, International Falls, and in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Copyright 2025 by the Icebox Radio Theater. For more information, visit iceboxradio.org.